Good morning everyone, my name is Dodds. Welcome to part 3 of episode 65 of Dodds Diaries. Today is Wednesday 20th of September. It's now 9:07 and for my third and final part here in the granite city of Aberdeen. Well, I go home this afternoon at 10 to 3, but I'm not going to go home straight away. I'll have a ride to Stonehaven this morning, just for a little ride. I wanted to go and see the place where the deep fried Mars bar was invented. Quite a lot of people go there just for that one thing. And then later on this afternoon we get the 14:52 direct back to Newcastle. We get there at 7 o'clock, and then when I get a bus I'll be home by 8. Well, hope you enjoy today. This is just mainly about Stonehaven and the journey home. Before we go to the station, we'll have a look around the Union Terrace Gardens. And just down here is the railway line. And the station is just along, like towards the right. Now, I just happened to have bumped into one of my YouTube followers. It's called Tony. Didn't know who it was at first, but he just came up to me as he recognised us. And of course had a hello, and we had a lovely chat. Seems like everyone's going after me these days. Anyway, looks lovely round here. See, that's the line there. 2 tracks at the moment, though it does go into a single line at some point on the way to Dice in Veruri. And obviously then it continues on towards Elgin and Inverness.
General Go 1103 ScotRail service to Edinburgh, Stonehaven, Ormskirk, Montrose, Arbroath, Dundee, Lookers, Haymarket, due to Edinburgh, Waverley at 13:33. Passengers, please note all ScotRail trains are non-smoking. This includes toilets and vestibule areas and also use of electronic cigarettes. Also, safety information notices are posted throughout this train. First class accommodation will be found at the front and the rear for first class ticket holders only. There is a trolley sell light refreshments aboard this train. It's a 1103 service to Edinburgh. All passengers have tickets ready for inspection. Thank you.
I'll dive in there. You're on a train longer, that's okay.
Right, I'm at Stonehaven station. It's 11:31. I've been here 10 minutes getting to Class 170s. This is the station, which of course is mainly served by ScotRail, usually I think every hour. There is of course the odd cross country that stops here, and also a couple of, well, a few East Coast, Virgin East Coast HST stop here as well. Now with this station, the platforms aren't actually long enough to accommodate a whole HST. So what happens is, first class down the front there, a bit of it goes off the end, and then right at the rear, quiet coach goes completely off that off the platform. Just leaves the door, which you can get on. Well, on a quiet coach, one end is the guard's office, and the other end is where people can get on. I've got 1 hour before I have to come back. So I've come here to find the exact takeaway that the deep fried Mars bar was invented. It's called Karen Fish Bar, I think. We'll have a look at the beach here at Stonehaven. This is mainly a shingle beach. No sand or anything. Looks nice and calm today. It is starting to spit with rain a bit as well. Well, I found it. The Karen Fish Bar. It's the birthplace of the deep fried Mars bar. I've had them plenty of times, so let's go and have a couple. So here's the deep fried Mars bar. And this is it. I got 2, I've had 1, and here's the other one. So you can see it's a chip shop batter wrapped around a Mars bar. There have been other variations of this. I've had a Snickers, I've had a cream egg, I've had a Twix as well, I've had a Milky Way deep fried. I've done these at home. I wouldn't recommend having one of these every day though. The amount of calories what you put on. But this here, £2 for one of these. This tastes absolute delicious. That was lovely. Paid £4 for something absolute divine. Although I would have, of course, not the healthiest of products. Be a bit careful when you eat one of those fried Mars bars because you'll burn your tongue on hot caramel. Anyway, I'm now walking back to the station. I've got 20 minutes to get back to it. Catching an HST actually back into Aberdeen, and that same one is what I'll get from Aberdeen back to Newcastle. What a coincidence. Oh, as I'm walking back, one thing I want to do, I want to give a mention to Joshua Falls. He's a radio DJ on Mearns FM, which broadcasts around here. Hello, Josh.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes time, this service will arrive at Aberdeen where it will terminate. With all passengers, please take a moment to ensure you uplift all your luggage and personal belongings before you leave the train. Ticket barriers will be in operation here, so please take your tickets with you when you leave. Please have them ready for inspection at the ticket barriers, and this will avoid causing congestion in this area. For your own safety, please mind the gap between the train and the platform. Please do not attempt to open the doors till the train has completely stopped on the platform, as a central door locking system is in place. Please do not leave your luggage unattended at any time, and this will avoid causing unnecessary security alerts. Passengers with normal connections with the 1338, ScotRail service for Inverness, going at Dyson, Inverurie, Inch, Huntly, Keith, Elgin, Forest, Nairn and Inverness. This service will depart Aberdeen from platform 6 at North End at 1338. On behalf of Virgin Trains and your onboard team, I'd like to thank you for travelling with us and hope to see you again soon. That's Aberdeen, your next and final stop.
So later on, I'll be back on this train, heading home. Right, it's 1 o'clock back in Aberdeen. I've got an hour and 50 minutes to kill. So I'm going to have a little walk to the beach. And I'll collect my bag later. Here is Aberdeen Beach one more time. And unfortunately, it's now started raining. The tide has come in now. Although I think that's slowly blowing out. It's a shame about the weather. It's been lovely since I was here on Monday. Now it's raining. 14:52 to London King's Cross. We got off at Newcastle, and we got a freight train here, and there's actually a 66 on the front of that. Nice one. Spin.
Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this 14:52 Virgin train service from Aberdeen to London King's Cross. We're going to be calling at Stonehaven, Montrose, Arbroath, Dundee, Lucas, Kirkcaldy, Inverkeithing, Haymarket, Edinburgh, Waverley, Dunbar, Berwick-upon-Tweed, Newcastle, Ballardton, York, Doncaster, Peterborough, Stevenage. Expected time of arrival into London is 22:13. Please make sure that you do store your luggage in the luggage racks provided, keeping all aisles and doorways clear. Please do check on your luggage. Yes, please do check on your luggage during frequent intervals throughout your journey. We have designated quiet coaches this afternoon. These are Coach B for Bravo in standard class and Coach J for Juliet in first class. If you can please assist in keeping these the quiet coaches by turning all electronic equipment to silent, and if you do wish to make or receive any telephone calls, please do so from the vestibule ends. Now, regarding catering facilities on board, there is the food bar situated in Coach J, selling a selection of teas, coffees, hot and cold sandwiches, sweet and savoury snacks, as well as being a fully licensed bar. For passengers in standard class that do wish to remain seated, there will be an on-seat refreshment trolley making its way through shortly. Please assist the trolley by keeping all aisles free of obstructions and having the correct change where possible. Passenger join us in our first class. We are offering our at-seat complimentary service. Hello, my name is Liam, along with Derek. We will be your train managers for the first part of the journey to Edinburgh and Waverley. If myself or any member of the team can be of any assistance to you throughout your journey, please do not hesitate to ask as we make our way through the train.
Yes, fine.
Next up will be Stonehaven in approximately 15 minutes. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I don't mind if I can. Obviously, I just kind of like want to know what job I've got in November and January, because I just don't want to leave it blank and end up not knowing. Right.
Just depart Dundee.
Now, a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this 1607 Virgin train service to London King's Cross. We're going to be calling at Lucas, Kirkcaldy, Inverkeithing, Haymarket, Edinburgh, Waverley, Dunbar, Berwick-upon-Tweed, Newcastle, Darlington, York, Doncaster, Peterborough, Stevenage. Expected time arrival into London is 22:13. Please make sure that all luggage is stored in the racks provided, keeping all aisles clear, and please do check on your luggage during frequent intervals throughout your journey. We do have designated quiet coaches this afternoon. These are Coach B for Bravo in standard class, Coach J for Juliet in first. If you do wish to make or receive any telephone calls, please do so from the vestibule ends of these coaches, and please do turn all electronic equipment to the silent mode. Now, regarding catering facilities on board, there's the food bar situated in Coach J, selling a selection of teas, coffees, hot cold sandwiches, sweet and savoury snacks, as well as being a fully licensed bar. For passengers that do wish to remain seated, we will have an outside refreshment trolley making its way through shortly. It will start from Coach B for Bravo at the rear of the train, making its way through to the front of the train. Please assist Clara, who is on the toilet, by keeping all aisles free of obstructions and having the correct change where possible. For passengers in our first class accommodation, we are doing our at-seat complimentary service. My name's Liam, along with Derek, who will be your train managers for the first part of the journey to Edinburgh Waverley. If myself or any member of the team can be of any assistance to you, please do not hesitate to ask as we make our way through the train. Next up for the service is Lookers in approximately 10 minutes time. Thank you.
pass over the Forth Rail Bridge. And over there is Forth Road Bridge and the new Queensferry crossing. Spectacular. Down many.
Ladies and gentlemen, when approaching Edinburgh Waverley Station, you're leaving here, please remember your personal belongings, also in the gap to the train platform. You're leaving from coach Deeper Dolphin Standard Class, please make your way back to the rear of the coach, the light from the door there, to facilitate loading and unloading of catering stock to Edinburgh Waverley Station. Thank you, travel on certain trains.
And that is where the diary ends. Unfortunately, the rest of the footage after that corrupted on my memory card. Very annoying that. I don't know why, but a bit frustrating that, because it's happened just like going up to Aberdeen. Some of the footage corrupted on that as well. But anyway, it was still a nice 3-part holiday. What it was. So on the Monday, we got the train up to Aberdeen from Newcastle. Well, we got the bus, and it was actually I don't remember, it was a Scania omni-decker getting to Newcastle, which was a change from a usual hybrid. Got the 0838 train from Newcastle up to Aberdeen. Got there for about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm recording this in December, and also with a bad cough as well. And actually I'm recording it just before I go on my night shift as well, so I'm just getting out of bed just now. Got to Aberdeen at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Started filming straight away. We did ask, of course. Do you know, I think the staff at Aberdeen have got much better in recent years than what they were 7 years ago. They were absolutely on the ball again, brilliant. Got the usual traffic, got the HST done through the car wash, well, through the train wash as well. Saw one of the new ScotRail HSTs that will be operating, I would imagine, next year. Checked in at Holiday Inn Express, Aberdeen City Centre. Compared to my hotel in Paris, this one was much better. Felt more luxurious. The bed was a lot more comfier. I even had my own little sofa as well. And all in all, that was definitely a lot better. So I rested and went out for the evening to Aberdeen Beach, and came back. Didn't sleep well because I was full of migraine, although I think it might have been toothache most of the night. Anyway, Tuesday we went to Inverness, which was the main reason for this holiday, because to get to Inverness from Newcastle in a day is just not possible. So, got the train, I think 8:20 on the morning from Aberdeen to Inverness. Give us a chance to see the early morning Aberdeen to Penzance service, the longest train journey in the country. Leaves there before 8:20 and gets to Penzance sometime after 9 o'clock at night. I would like to do that journey on a Voyager. Got a Class 158 to Inverness, and it was a lovely ride going via Dice and Eldon and then Nairn. Got to Inverness, might be something like 10 o'clock, something like that. Well, anyway, the journey took 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, Inverness station is a bit of a hit and miss. Not with the staff were good, but with trains, because you could go one day where it's quiet, and you could go one point where it's quiet, and then go another point where it's actually quite busy. Well, after my first time there, it was alright. I think I saw a Royal Scotsman train. I saw a Caledonian Sleeper as well. Saw the 158 go to I think Wick first, so, and also one going to Kyle of Lochhalsh as well. If I have a chance, I would like to go up to Inverness for a few nights to actually do them 3 lines, because they've got some of the best scenery in the country. Then we looked around Inverness City Centre on the River Ness, which was lovely. Went to see the Moray Firth. That was brilliant, because it was just like looking at a picture. And then some point after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, went back to Aberdeen. I went back to my hotel, came back out, had dinner, and then I did a 3-hour late night session in Aberdeen station. Again, no problems whatsoever. So I managed to get the sleeper train going to London. I got a freight as well. Got 170 going through the wash. So the late night HST and Voyager arrivals. It was a bit different to see what a far north station is like at night time. Then on the Wednesday, a spur of the moment planned, I went to Stonehaven. I wanted to see the birthplace of the deep fried Mars bar. So I did, and I had 2 of them. Lovely they were. Stonehaven is a nice little town on the coast. There wasn't really much to see, and the station was just really 2 platforms and a canopy and a shelter. And but it was still good to go there. Then went back to Aberdeen, went back to the beach, got my stuff and got the train from a train at 14:50 something from Aberdeen back to Newcastle. I would get back to Newcastle around about, I think it must have been after 7 o'clock, and got the bus home. Well, thank you very much for watching this diary and the other 2 parts. I know I did have to make up the intro and the outro. I do apologise for the footage on the memory card corrupting, but what can I do? Technology these days. Follow me on Twitter, AlanStars4, the link is on the bottom left hand corner of the screen. The next diary I'll be uploading will be when I went to Glasgow on September the 25th. I met up with Ryan Jameson that day as well. Thank you for watching, and you'll see me then. Good night.